Paul,
What?
you had the Xiaomi Mi 90 Pro for about 2 weeks. Am I right about that?
Yeah, but I only use it for one.
Yeah, classic Paul. That's the kind of review we do. We have the phone for 2 weeks and only use it for one. Great.
It's enough, man.
Great. So in that week, did you do any kind of synthetic benchmarks on it?
No.
Great.
Why would you do that?
Just to compare the performance. Yeah, anyway. Did you do any kind of gaming on it?
No.
Just push the CPU, like stuff like that?
No.
Stress tests?
No.
Okay, what exactly did you do with it, Paul, for a whole week?
Just my usual shit, like surfing
Like
on
what?
internet, on YouTube, on Facebook, on Instagram.
So you basically installed 5 apps and
Yeah.
scroll through Facebook during your lunch break.
Pretty much.
That was it.
Yeah, I think it sums it up.
I think that's all for today. Okay, Paul, I know you did more than that. I mean,
Yeah.
just
Also the cameras.
cameras.
Oh yeah.
How are they?
Man, they're really good. I think they're comparable with the Galaxy S10.
Are they good? Because I remember you saying they were decent at one time.
Decent to good.
What is lacking there in the camera department?
The biggest problem is the fact that it doesn't have optical image stabilization, and you can definitely
Yeah.
see that on video recording.
Video recording, yeah.
I mean, you cannot compare that. The quality itself, it's if it's on a tripod, it's great. It's better than the one we are using now, the GoPro Hero 7.
Actually, for the price of a GoPro, you can get this phone
Yeah, and still
and a
have
tripod.
some money left.
and start from someone to throw around. Maybe
Get beer or
travel a bit and actually film something with it, not sit in your apartment.
Yeah. So yeah, it doesn't have optical image stabilization.
Yeah, that's a
The
big
quality, the quality is it's good, man.
I
I
saw
mean,
actually.
you can take some proper portraits or yeah.
And the
does-
48
it does.
megapixel shooter, how is it?
It's good. It's really good.
Yeah, I mean it's 14.
you can
megapixels.
of course because it has so many megapixels, you get
Yeah,
a really
high resolution.
high resolution and a lot of details if you zoom in.
Yeah, that's the big spec.
Yeah.
actually. And the ultra wide, the
But
telephoto lens.
you know what I don't like about the cameras or the camera app
Yeah, totally.
or the camera apps?
So
Because
you-
I tried a few camera apps, and for whatever reason you can't choose exactly what resolution you want with the
What do you mean? Like you have
what frames per second you want.
you don't have
you
something
cannot
like
do that.
full HD and 4K and
Just,
like any other phone.
You know the the built-in app, it just has a high, low, and medium.
What else do you need? I mean,
Yeah, but I want
you should love
I
that.
want 1080p, 120 frames per
should
second.
love that.
I can't do that.
As an iPhone fan, like you are, you revel in this simplicity.
Man,
of
I
it.
love the simplicity, but not at
What
that
else do you
level.
want? Low, medium, high. It's like at McDonald's, you know.
I still want to
Just give me
choose.
a medium menu, a big menu or something, just like this. Low, medium, high. I want to
No,
take a
man.
picture.
I still
Just
want
like
to get a bit more in detail.
Okay, other than the camera app, which can be solved with the third-party camera app, so it's something
I'm
like
not,
the
not
Gcam.
quite. I'm not sure.
Did you use Gcam?
Yeah,
And how is it?
you still can do that.
Are you sure it does have anything like that? I mean, maybe
I
there's
mean, it does have a bit more details there and a bit more options,
yeah, and the night mode. And
but you still can choose exactly
Okay.
what you want, what resolution, what frame.
I am
frame rate.
convinced that you can actually adjust that with the third-party app.
Sure, but
it might be a
will take
pain in the
bit
ass.
more. Yeah.
But how about the rest of the software experience? How was that
Then
for you?
software, it's simplistic.
I mean, it does have
let's say.
Android 10 on it.
Yeah, that's the best thing I love about it. Actually, it has Android 10 on it. Right out of the box, it had Android 10.
You're holding it
And
wrong.
yeah, you know. And the thing I like most about it is the gesture function. You can just go like this, bam.
Yeah, but
Like this,
that's an
bam.
Android 10 thing.
Yeah, I know.
not a
It doesn't
Xiaomi
have
thing.
anything to do with the phone,
Thanks a lot.
but it's just so cool. And I love how snappy it is, man.
I mean, it does have a top-of-the-line CPU. Yeah.
855 does a really great job. It's so
Has to
smooth.
be expected.
It's so smooth. It's battery smooth and so snappy. It's fantastic, I guess. And also the design. Come on, it doesn't have
notchless
anything.
and,
It doesn't have anything on the front. It's just all display.
screen-to-body
It's
ratio,
absolutely beautiful.
it is amazing, and it went without any teardrop or notch or
No.
anything like that.
And the best thing, it just has this, you know.
Oh,
camera.
that's just cool.
You know, this is like pop-up
I
headlights.
don't have any other.
This is like pop-up headlights on an old car. It's just cool.
I don't have any other word for it. Just cool.
And
Simply cool.
It makes all this cool noise.
and the lighting around it. I do love it.
It's just
I do
cool,
love
man.
it.
I do love these sort of things, man.
But
But
getting back to the software experience, what doesn't work? Just how you expect it to be.
it's just not as polished as a Samsung, let's say, and it has some.
course
Actually, it
it's not.
does have some bloatware.
Actually, really?
Xiaomi added some bloatware.
I was just going to say that it's not as polished because it doesn't have any bloatware.
It just has bloatware.
just.
Xiaomi
Oh
shit.
yeah. Yeah, actually, in the good
The funny
tradition on a Chinese phone maker, they feel the need to basically
To add
double,
some- yeah.
double any other app that Google does. Does Google have a browser? We must have a browser as well.
Yeah. If you
You have a
compare it
dialer. You have how many dialers do you have?
a lot. If you compare it with the Galaxy S10, the Galaxy S10 just has less bloatware than this.
That's
which
because
is
of
amazing.
the One UI.
I don't care because of what, it just has less.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
And
It is sort
There
of
are-
clean.
there are a few things, let's say minor for them, but they're combined, they're a deal breaker for me, and I will return this phone. I'm not entirely happy with it.
Yeah,
So
I was expecting
I
that.
just don't like the fact that on the always on display, I can't get notifications for Instagram, let's say. It seems to
Don't
only
you have
show.
something like a limited range of applications that support?
I think it only supports Facebook Messenger,
a few other
WhatsApp,
apps, right?
and I think that's
Actually,
about it.
I was thinking that.
I can't get notifications from Instagram, from Yahoo Mail or Gmail or any of that.
And you are correct. And no, he's not so much of an idiot that he can figure that one.
No,
I was looking at
doesn't-
at forums like XD and stuff like that, and yeah, folks have been complaining about that for a long while. I don't know. Xiaomi just do something about it.
Yeah. And the other thing that I don't like is the fact that the NFC doesn't work. I mean, it works,
does
but
work.
not properly. I
We
can't pay
tested
with
it.
it. I can't pay with it.
Are you sure you just used it right? I mean,
Yeah, I
you don't
tried
know
everything.
where it is.
I do know it's
Yeah, somewhere around
because
there.
I've seen Jerry rig everything teared down.
Yeah.
So,
that
it just
is not as
doesn't work.
popular as us, but just a minor channel.
Check out his channel.
Yeah, just help
He's a
him
really
out.
cool guy. So I can't pay with it. Coming from this,
You do
which-
have a wallet.
This just works.
You do have a wallet and a debit card, so
Yeah, but it's so cool. I'm used to pay
no,
with the phone. It's just cool.
put a hard case on it and put your card in between the phone and the hard case.
That would work. That would work on a Nokia
Yeah, actually.
33.
I think my grandma can do that as well. Actually, the payment with your mobile device, that's the cashier at my local convenience store. When I first paid it, my phone actually thought that's what I was doing, but I don't have a
Where
case
is
on
your
it.
card, man?
She was like, "Fuck, did you fit the card on it?"
She was blown away.
Yeah,
Like, oh, alien.
I just went with it. You know, it's inside the phone. So what else, man? What else?
What else? It's not a reliable software or phone.
Define reliable for a
for
non-G
instance-
user. Define reliable.
For you, probably it's more reliable than your screwdriver. But
It has to be.
when I used the Waze, a
Yeah.
few times actually, it just stopped working. It
Are you sure
crashed.
it's not the app? That's the problem
I mean,
with that.
never did that on
Just
my
forget
old,
it's this
on old shit
It's a different
device.
Android version, and it is a new. Any other apps that just crashed?
Facebook, it freezed once.
That's not good because Facebook is quite stable usually.
Yeah.
So I guess that those are all the apps that you have on it. So I'm not going to question you about apps anymore.
More or less.
You do have a system-wide dark mode. That's from Android.
Yeah.
That's from Android 10 actually.
It has nothing to do
How's
with
the
Xiaomi.
display actually?
And yeah, another deal breaker for me.
Oh come on, Paul.
The display itself.
You like
I mean,
anything about it?
I do love how snappy it is, and the pop-up camera, and the fact that it comes with Android
So
10,
what's the
and it
problem
has
with-
the gestures. And
What's
this
the
is
problem
just,
with the display
in
now?
comparison with this, just
It's ages away
man, this feels ancient.
because it is.
It kind of like is.
What don't you like about this plane? I'm really surprised about this.
I mean, of course, I compare it with my old phone.
It's really
inevitable.
Throw this away.
This has a 2K AMOLED screen.
Yeah, I know.
And this has a 1080p AMOLED screen. This is just better in every way.
And
the colors are
bigger
better.
as well.
The contrast is better. And you cannot see the pixels. Actually, you can see the pixels.
I think that wallpaper it's broken.
No, it's not.
You should put a material theme, something like that.
No,
and you won't notice
can
it
see that
anymore.
on any app, man.
Actually, I think you're used to a higher pixel per inch.
Yeah, definitely. I am.
Because that's 2K and it's smaller.
Yeah.
And that's not 2K and it's bigger.
Yeah, it's true.
That's how it works. If you have less pixels, you're gonna notice them on your.
And
that's for the technical side.
I really believe this is a proper flagship killer.
Do you?
Yeah, I would recommend this to someone who can live with the things I can't.
I mean, it has all the ingredients of a flagship killer. It is cheap, first of all.
Yeah.
It's under $400.
Yeah, I
You got
paid
it
for 370.
Yeah, so you can, no matter the region, you can get it for around something like that, 350, 400. And it does have a top-of-the-line CPU, which you just use to scroll around
bonkers.
Facebook. But yeah, for someone that actually needs and use it,
it's just fast, man.
Does have a stunning display.
Every app is just opened instantly. Come on, it's so smooth.
It's blazing fast.
And the fact that you can do with the gestures thing is just...
Yeah, it does have the latest software, cleanish, and it does have killer cameras, and the killer feature, which in this case would be the pop-up camera.
And a clean display.
So this is a proper flagship killer from my point of view as well.
Yeah,
and the time I spent with it, though limited, it has been enjoyable, to be honest. I think
it's nice.
I would get one.
It's nice. If you can live with the things I can't.
So
for some, they're probably minor or even less than that.
I mean, if you're used to a Galaxy Note 10 Plus, probably not gonna live with
you're
this.
gonna hate it.
Yeah, but if you're used to a piece of garbage like this, you're still not gonna be happy because you're an idiot. But that's a problem for another time, to be honest. Yeah, the verdict.
Man, if you can live with its flaws, just buy it. It's bonkers. It's absolutely ridiculous, and you have this pop-up camera.
Again, I think he's been doing that all week long. I don't, Cristian. Just take a selfie, Cristian. How many selfies did
How
many selfies did you actually take with it?
Actually, I don't take photos.
He just opens up the camera.
Because it's cool and it makes all these cool noises like.
Okay, folks. So he's gonna be doing that for a few more hours.
Yeah.
But thanks for watching. And cheers.
Cheers.